Many times we don't have because we don't believe. Many times we don't have because we don't speak. Many times we don't have because we allow our mouth gate to speak things negatively. And the Lord is saying to many of us that you can have what your heart desires. Many of us don't have what our hearts desire because we're focused on the negative. And I'm a firm believer that if you think negative, you're going to receive negative. What you put out into the world is what you're going to get back. And so many of us need to get to that place to where we are speaking positivity over our lives. You have not because you ask not. And that's the Bible. Many times when we do ask, what happens? We turn around and we don't believe it. We speak it, but we don't believe it. See, the Bible teaches us that we need to walk by faith and not by sight. How can you walk by faith if you're not believing? If you're not a believer, if you're not believing. And so I'm saying to somebody that if you want to see motivation, if you want to see inspiration, if you want to see positive things happening in your life, you have to speak that thing. Many times, and this is not a prosperity message, trust me, because I believe that I am prosperous. I speak it, and so I shall have what I speak. And I need many of you to understand that when you speak positivity over your life, you shall have that thing. And so again, back to what I'm saying, this is not a prosperity message. This is about having faith. This is about believing. This is about knowing that you shall have what you ask. You ask and you shall receive. So if you asking or speaking negative, you're going to receive that. The reason why many of y'all lives are so upside down is because you have spoken that thing over your life. It's not until you start to refocus and reword your phrases that you speak. If you know that it's something that you want, I say this all the time. Yeah, you got to create goals, but don't just create goals, but you got to speak those goals. You got to believe in those goals. You got to believe that that thing is going to come to pass. I write goals all the time, and my goal is to achieve that goal. And I know that I cannot be an underachiever. I know that I cannot not achieve my goal if I'm speaking negative things. And so I'm saying this to somebody because some of you are expecting something. You have a high expectancy on God. But I need for you to exercise your faith while you're having or placing that high expectancy on the Lord. You got to believe that what you ask, you're going to receive it. And another thing, understand that even though you have asked for these things, you may have to go through some things in order for you to get that which you have asked for. Stay positive, y'all. Stay positive. Ask, you shall receive. But I got to say something because many of you think because you ask God for it, that he's going to give it to you. Some things are just not meant for you to have. Sometimes God got to block us of some things because he does not want us to have that very thing that we're asking for. Some things are just not good for us. But in our minds, we may think that it is good. But God is saying, no, that's not what I got for you. That's not the plan that I have for you. So I want you to keep in mind that when you're making goals, when you're speaking positive things over your life, when you are seeking for something from God, understand that all things are not going to work your way. You're going to have to go through some things, and God may say no to some things, and you got to be willing to accept his answer because he knows what's best for us. So my sister or my brother, you be encouraged. I love you. I love you. I love you with the love of Jesus Christ. I will talk to you in another video. Until we meet again, God bless you. Mwah. I love you. Bye.